8 more years of Brayden Point. Get this man every crock that he wants. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Boat Report. And I know we've been talking about a lot of players leaving. It's been, some sad kind of videos on this channel as of late. But today we get to talk about the one and only Brayden Point signing an 8-year extension with the Tampa Bay Lightning. As always, my name is Jake Ricker. Alongside me is my good friend and co-host Michael Wax. Michael, Brayden Point is here to stay and on quite a good contract. How are you feeling?
I don't think it was ever in doubt that Brayden Point was a part of the core, but this really solidifies that Brayden Point is part of the core. And the greatest Lightning goal scorer in terms of playoffs in their history is back for 8 more years, which means, even including this year, 9 more trips to the playoffs with Brayden Point could be setting a whole lot of records. I am very excited.
So this contract will officially kick in next year, and it is an 8-year extension at 9.5 million per year, which does sound like a lot. That matches the contract of Nikita Kucherov, who's also at 9.5 million per year, as well as Andrei Vasilevsky. But let's be honest, on the open market, Brayden Point would have easily gotten 11, maybe even 12 million. Who knows how much he could have gotten, especially depending on how he performed this year. So a great move by JBB to lock up Brayden Point, and this is also continuing the trend of the Lightning extending their big time players before their contracts even go up. They did this with Steven Stamkos. They did this with Nikita Kucherov. They've done it with Andrei Vasilevsky. They continuously make sure that these players don't even have a chance to leave Tampa Bay as they lock them up before it even gets close to their time coming up here in Tampa. So I really love this deal, Michael. It's a good contract. It's done early. It gets it out of the way, and it keeps this core together for an even longer amount of time. Overall, great contract.
It's a great contract. It's also a front loaded contract. So even though the cap hit, like in hockey all the time, stays the same, this is not the same in like football where it could be different, or baseball or anything like that. The cap hit will always stay the same. The money will be different. Is front loaded. The contract is front loaded. So $9 million is going to be paid in the first year of the deal, then 11.25, then 12, then 12, then 9.75, 7.6, and 7.2. So ultimately, this is going to be a contract where there is actually $31.5 million in actual salary. And then signing bonus money, which is always paid on July 1st, will be $44.5 million, which is always guaranteed, is the signing bonus money. It's a great contract. And as you mentioned, this has been done a lot by the Lightning. They did it with Stamkos, sort of. They did it with Hedman. They did it with Vasilevsky. They did it with Kucherov. The biggest differences between the Stamkos and Hedman ones and these is, in terms of these, I mean, Kucherov, Vasilevsky, and Point, they would have still been RFAs at the time. So you could have retained their rights. They could have taken you all the way to arbitration, and they could have made tens of millions of dollars every single year. On the open market, I think Point maybe gets the best contract in the league in terms of value. Um, Probably passes Connor McDavid. Like, he's that valuable to a team, and they paid McDavid while he was on that team. If McDavid goes to open market, I really don't think it's very close. Same thing with Brayden Point. Like, I don't think that it would have been a close cap hit if he had gone to market. But luckily, he doesn't have to go to market. He's going to be here for a long, long time. The contract is solid, and we've seen on multiple statistics websites that it is probably the best contract dollar to value in terms of wins above replacement in the entire league right now, which is saying a lot. That shows you how good Braden Point is.
Well, he's an unbelievable player. Just look at what he did in the postseason this year. I mean, he nearly broke the record for most goals scored consecutively in multiple games. I mean, he was just on.
That he set last year. The
Right,
goal
he
record that
set
he
that
set
record
last year.
last year and then broke it himself and nearly broke the all-time record for the NHL. So Point, just an unbelievable player. He's only getting better, and he will be. He's the future of this franchise, really, when you think about it. You know, ultimately, one day we'll lose some of our other superstars. Point is the youngest out of all these guys, and it's really nice to have him locked up long term and ready to go. So a huge win for the Lightning, and extending him 8 years, probably the biggest part of the free agency day that this all went down in. By the way, if you want to go check out a video recapping all of our moves so far in day one of the free agency, I'll link that up in the top right. Michael recapped all of those for us there. But Michael, anything else to add as we have Brayden Point for 9 years, technically, as the contract kicks in next year?
Very happy.
That's the best way to put it. Just extremely happy. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like down below. That really helps us out here on YouTube. Let us know in the comments down below what your favorite Brayden Point moment is and what you're looking forward to most for him being here for the next 9 years, including this one after the contract kicks in. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications. We had a lot of videos come out today. You don't want to miss some of our future videos that we got coming out in the near future. We'll be covering all of the offseason moves as they continue to happen in day 2 of NHL free agency, because Lightning probably still aren't done yet. They've got a lot more work to do. But with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, your Tampa Bay Lightning are your defending back-to-back Stanley Cup champions.
Go Bolt.